This is Lee with 82 Gaming 12, and video 18 abruptly stopped because of storage issues, and so this video is picking up right where that left off. We had one of Pompey's tribunes, Tribune Macedon A, that had just finished his activation. And so I was looking at Caesar's right flank here to see who I was going to activate, which tribune I was going to activate. So that's where we're picking up. This is the Great Battles of History, Julius Caesar. And we're refighting the Battle of Pharsalus. So, and of course the two sponsors are Mertu. You can find them at mertu.com. Fine jewelry for men. They've got jewelry for men, women as well, but specialize in men's jewelry. And of course we've got Series A Dice, and it's a Brooklyn, New York company. So check those out. I'll have the links for the YouTube channels in the description, and you can also look them up online, mertu.com and seriousdice.com. So check those out. All right, so and again, my throat is scratchy. I'm using hard candy to try to help alleviate some of that disturbing noise that my throat makes. Hopefully it helps. All right, so over here we already activated the 10th Legion Tribune in video 18. Now we're going to activate, well, it says it's Tribune 3, but of course, that's just he's representing the ad hoc legion that Caesar put together on this flank. So it's made up of, multiple cohorts from different legions. So that's who we're going to activate. Two orders. First order is going to be this unit here, who's going to turn. That's 1, and then move here 2, 3, 4. Now when he moves to there, these cavalry units have the opportunity to retreat. And of course, get over here to it. Movement. Should be reaction retreat here. So it instantly moves. Okay, enemy moves within 2 hexes, or starts movement 2 hexes distant. unit has a higher movement allowance, then the moving combat unit can withdraw. So it could be up to the difference between the movement allowances. So, of course, the cavalry don't have to do any rolling or anything like that. So, all right. So this unit was here, right here, turned 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2. This unit here is going to go 1, 2. So he goes to there. All right, so that's 1. Okay. Got to put a move marker on this guy. He moved. And this guy moved. All right, then he's going to move himself down here. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's going to move himself down there so that he can allow him to but he's, well, no, he can't. He can't use his command. Range. He can't use his command range to allow these units to fight. A section commander has to be able to do that. So you know, he can't do that. Tributes don't have that authority. So that's his 2 orders anyways. All right, so he's going to try to get momentum, and he failed. All right, so he's done. All right, goes back to Pompey. All right. right, let's see here. What is this guy? How come he's stacked here with these guys? He's stacked with the wrong guy? No. Alright, we'll start with this guy. Right here. Alright. Alright, so he's got 2 orders. So he's going to send this guy in. Right there. Shock must check. Okay. Now, this guy can fire at that guy. He like 7 as a miss. And we have offensive fire as a 2, so that he gets a hit. Okay, so this guy's now at a 3. And then this guy is going to have him come in behind him like that. Okay. He was right here. Okay. All right, so we got this attack in here. Both of them have to roll for shot must check. Actually, we've got to roll for all of them. Okay, got an 8 for Caesar's cohort there, and a 0 and a 6 for these other guys. These guys are fine. 8 here is going to turn this to a 4. Okay. Now we go to the combat. I rolled an 8. All right, so we got a recruit versus a veteran, so that's a 6. The veteran is depleted, so it goes up to 7, and it's 2 to 1, so it's to 8. And on the 8, it's going to be 2 and 3. So he's going to be routed. These guys have to take 2 hits. They can come in and pivot. And when they do so, they they can be fired at by these guys. Okay. He's a mess. All right. Now we can try to get momentum. 6, no. No momentum, so he's finished. Now we come back over to Caesar. And on Caesar's side, we're going to have to do something right there. I got a lot of issues. There's a Tribune here, Tribune here. This unit could send this unit up, but unit he's with is still routed. Okay, this guy, it's routed. This guy, who's now locked in an enemy Zoc, can't move back to get these. Where am I at? So this guy here is locked in a Zoc, so he can't move back to pull some of these guys up. So a lot of issues that need to be solved. So I think I'm going to go with this one right here. What is that? The 27th Legion. I got him turned over. Why do I have him turned over? I haven't used him yet. I think I forgot to flip him. Yeah. All right, so he's got 2 orders. He's going to rally this guy. Okay, so hold up. That's a 1. All right, he's going to have 1 hit. He's rallied. Let's turn him around. Okay. And then this guy moves to here. And that's his 2 orders. Now, he's going to roll for momentum. And he got a 7, so no, he's done. Okay. All right, so all right, so let's go with Tell you what. Over here, go back. Over here with Lieutenus, he wants to keep his two tribunes. Excuse me. Active. I mean, he wants to keep them fresh because he he wants to try to do a 2 legion commands. If he can pass his strategy rating, which is a 3, but heck, why not? So we're going to keep those guys. Let's see here. We've got what is this, Macedonian B? But he's in a Zoc, so I can't activate him. Wait on that one. Tell you what, I guess I'm going to go right here in the middle with with Syria B. I just got through using. He should be flipped. I don't know why I still have him. I just got through using him. So let's go with Syria A. Okay, here he is right here. Okay, he's going to use one of his orders to recover this top guy here, who's got 5. Put him to, he's going to be at 3 now. Okay, so that's his first order. Second order will be, he's going to bring this guy that's in the back here, he's going to bring him up, this guy. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go bring him right there. Okay, now he's going to try momentum. Okay, so let me put the move. I got to put move markers on him. Okay, so I moved him. Okay, 0. So all right, he's going to have these guys here turn. Okay, you can go 1, 2. And of course that Those guys there can't move. So we're going to have a shock must check right there. Okay, he's got one order left. 1, 2, 3, 4. He can activate this guy. So he's going to turn and attack there. Attack like that. Okay. And that's a shock must check. But, of course, it's shock must check only for, because these guys are routed, only for the guys, the routing units. All right. So, sometimes my camera doesn't want to let me close in. Instead, it wants to change the brightness. Okay. All right, so we've got 2 combats here. We use blue. All right, here we've got 2 units and 2 units. So, all right, so Pompey's units rolled a 0 and a 5, so they're going to pass. The other, Caesar's group, rolled an 8 and a 7. So the top guy, of course, we got the Tribune there. So I got to roll to see if thing happens to him. No. Tribune. Tribune. Let's see, leaders. Let's see here, leader. Okay. What is that? Their charisma. Okay. Alright, so it's not used to help a unit with your TQ. Alright, so the top unit rolled an 8, so he has to take a hit. And the bottom unit rolled a 7, he has to take a hit. The Tribune survives, so he's going to adjust. He's going to affect the adjustment of the dice. Okay, and then on the other attack, the blue and the orange, same thing. We've got. Let's see. Well, we've got 1. Okay, it's 1 against 1, but I still have to roll for. Still have to roll for the Tribune. Got a 1, so no effect there. All right, we got 2. We got 7s on each side. So, of course, this unit, he only had to take 1 hit, so he's eliminated. And this other unit doesn't have to roll, because that was a routed unit, so I don't have to roll for him. So, they actually get to move into that hex, and that Tribune there, let's see, I think I have to roll to see what happens to him, because he's left alone in, let's see here, 4.8. I guess he just escapes somewhere. Let's just move him back this way. 3. Alright, so he moved back that way. And then, of course, his tribune is stacked here with these guys. Alright, so now we have red first green here. So we have recruits attacking into the flank of these veterans. Okay, that's going to be attack superiority. Recruit against veteran is a 6. But we're in the flank, so that's going to be an 11. Wow. 11. Okay. And then it goes to 12 because they're depleted. Size is the same. And I haven't rolled yet. It's a 5. Okay, it's going to be 2 and 3 becomes 2 and 6, and that's, I'm sure, is a rout. But the tribune adjusts the dice to a 3, and that's still going to be 2 and 3. So it's still going to be 2 and 6. So, yeah, 2 and 6. This guy's already got 4, so that would be 7. So. So these guys here are routing. Here we go. And these guys, they still got to take 2 hits, but they can move in here like that. So let's get these guys 2 hits. So he's going to be at 4, and this guy here is going to be at 3. Okay. And let's see, the Syria. Still got to mark these guys as moved. So Syria still has possibly 1 more momentum. 4. So no. Okay, he's finished. All right. So now we go back over to go back over to Caesar. I got that thing floating up there. I've got to take that off. Keep it from messing stuff up. I think that's just going to be a messed up piece. All right. So I said this guy here. Okay, so this guy here is he's gonna rally this tribune, is going to rally the 2 units that he's with. So, okay, so both of these guys are getting rallied. We got a 7, and we got a 6. Pulled a 1, 3, so there's going to be 1 and 2. All right, let's try to get momentum. 2, he got it. Okay, with his momentum, he's 5. He's going to move up there to that guy. And this guy here, his other order, back up here. Okay. So he was here, 1, 2, 3, 4. He moved to there on top of that routed unit, and then he's going to have this guy, 1, 2, 3, 4, come slamming into here. Shock must check. And that's all he's got. So now we close in. Right there. And just use these 2. Move this off. Alright, so he's already got 2 hits. So we got a shot must check, but okay, but this guy doesn't have missiles. These guys do. So he's missile no. This guy does have missiles. He's been sitting back there. So he throws his javelins first. Got a 0. So now this guy is at 3. And we roll 4. Shot must check. I got a 6 and a 5. A 5 and a 6. 6 for the Syrian. So now he's at 4. And he's going to rout. Without a doubt, he's going to rout. He's already at 4 and only needs a 5. So we're not going to need that. Alright, so now we roll for the combat. I got a 0. Now, he's a veteran, so he gets attack superiority. Alright, so veteran versus cohort, conscript. Be on the 8. They're both depleted. Is that right? Should he be depleted? I guess he is. Yeah. Okay, so we're on 8. I rolled a 0. So that's 3 and 2 becomes 3 and 4. So of course, yeah, he's routing, and he's at 6. One shy of routing, but he's not going to be in his Zoc anymore. This unit here routs. And I got to remember, when I rallied these guys, if you're depleted, you have to add 2 to the dice. So both of those should have been at 2, not just 1, but 2 because of that. If you're depleted when you're rallying, you have to add 2 to the die roll. So, all right. So he actually moves in to there. All right, now that Tribune back there still has one more possible momentum. 2, he passes again. So he's going to use his 2 orders to send these 2 units up, forward. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll see what he's going to turn like right there. And then this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. There. And then he's finished. All right. Okay, then we come back to Pompey's units. And let's see here. What do we got? Okay, this guy here is in a Zoc, so he can't activate. Let's see. I've got this one back here. Anything else where we can try to exploit something? I don't think so. Okay, let's look over here. Okay, looking here, I've got Pompey has Tribune 3 and Tribune 1. From where they're at, they're not going to be able to do a line command or anything like that. They don't have any. Their commander, Pompey, is way over there to the left over there, helping to order the cavalry and trying to get behind Caesar's flank. And so there's a couple of things I want to look up. One is changing the order of cohorts when you have them stacked. And the other thing is the ability of not legates, but tribunes. So, all right, in battles using section commanders, this is 4.51. Each legion is under command of a tribune. Tribune may only command the cohort units in his own legion and can affect no other unit. So, when they're activated, they can issue individual orders, okay, issue a legion command to the cohorts in his legion. The tribune must start the order phase within his section commander's command range to issue the legion command. If the tribune issues a legion command, his section commander is restricted. They can pass. In the momentum-generated order phase, they can only issue individual orders. Alright, so in combat, in combat, shot no TQ check 7.33. Any unit issued fire orders or those simply within the activated leader's command range, and this includes tribunes and legates directed to issue legion commands, may choose to attack all enemy combat units. Okay, but that's only if the tribunes and legates were directed to issue legion commands. So, alright, that takes care of that. Okay, the other thing I wanted was the change in the order. I think that should be over here with stacking. Let's see, stacking, there it is. Okay. Okay, 6.66. The two cohort units are stacked in the same hex. The stacking order may be changed or switched only by the change stacking order, independent order. It may not be part of a move order or a legion line command. If the player wants to unstack units, only the top unit may move in that order phase. So it says 5.22 number 6. 5.22 number 6. Oh yeah. Now it doesn't say that they can't change. They can't change when they're in a Zoc. So that's what I was wanting to check, because Tribune 3 here could look to switch like this guy. Okay, so he would use one order to switch these two guys. I guess it's 5. Okay, and then use this to switch these two guys. Like so. Alright. So that's his 2. That's his 2. Okay. So they can't attack, he just switched the order. Okay, so now we could roll for momentum. That's a 9, or we got to roll to see if we got something else going on. Oh, we got a 1. Let's see what that means. Okay, reactivation is possible. Play immediately transfers to the opposing player, who may activate any one of his leaders, regardless of whether the leader is finished or not. However, a finished leader that is reactivated may not use momentum. The leader attempting momentum is finished. So, we tried to get momentum and we had the die roll of doom. So, now, any leader So it can be anyone. So Mark Anthony. I could activate him. I could activate Dominius. I could activate Caesar. It says any leader. You know what? I think I'm going to activate Caesar. Yeah. I saw this little opportunity here where right here. So Caesar's got 6. This guy here, he should be like that. Okay, so Caesar is going to first, what we're going to do is we're going to try to push. He wants to push through these skirmishers here. Of course, since they're skirmishers, they can retreat because they have a movement of 6 compared to 5. So first off, though, he wants to use this guy here to attack right there. So we're going to have a shockmas check right there. Okay, so he's going to be attacking that guy. All right, so that's 1 for Caesar. Okay. Next is the skirmishers on withdrawal. Okay. Next is we're moving this unit forward against these skirmishers. Okay. So when they start within 2 hexes, this guy can move, and he's moving to here, out of the way. Okay. This guy here, he can only move 1 hex, so really he can't. I guess he can't stack. Skirmishers can't stack. Stacking. So yeah, they can't stack. So he can't go anywhere. So This guy's going here again. Turning and hitting like right there. And this missile unit, let's see, he's missile low. They think, okay, Archer, they can retreat and fire. Retreat and fire. Oh no, only mounted. Okay, only mounted ones. Okay, let me get that right. Only mounted ones can do that. All right, so he could actually stay there, but he could stay and fire. Yeah, if he stays there, he's going to suck off this guy. So he'll stay and he'll fire. I don't think they would be brave enough. I think they would just retreat. He's not, yeah, he would just retreat. He's not going to be brave enough to stay. All right, so he moved. So, okay, we got a shock must check there. Okay, this guy here is going to advance right there. And so we've got a shock must check, but both of those guys are going to be able to fire on him. And of course, this guy here, let me go back to him, he can fire his Pele on this guy, and he's going to do that. 3, he got a hit. So this guy takes a hit. He's now at 5. And he's going to be routing. No matter what. Okay. All right. We've got 2 Balik slingers. Got a 0 and a 6. So the 0 was a hit. So he takes 1 hit. And throws his Pele. Dadgummit. Well, I lost that dice up underneath my table. Let's see if I can get down here and get to it. I knocked over a bunch of stuff. There we go. And we got a 0. It's a hit. So one of those skirmishers takes a hit. And let's see here. So I know we got this versus this, and I know that we have this against that and that. All right, so that was 1, 2, 3. Okay, so he's got 3 left. And so with this guy, he's going to take another hit, and he's moving him 1, 2, 3, 4 to attack that cavalry unit right there, who well, he can't turn. He's going to rout. He's going to rout anyways. Okay, we got 2 left. Okay. All right, 2. He's going to try to rally. Okay, he's going to try to rally these 2 units. Right over there. A little within range. Caesar has a 7 charisma. It's a heroic charisma. 7. Okay, so we got a really good chance of rallying both those units. Seven and a 5, so they're both rallied. So 2 and 5. Six and 6. 2. So they both have 2 hits. That die roll of doom might be giving Caesar just what he needed. All right, so let's turn these guys this way. All right, so now Caesar can use his command to have a lot more units attack. Okay, so starting over here, right here, okay, we can do okay, both of these guys, shock no check. Okay, he's within range. This guy, he's not facing the right way. Of course, he didn't. We don't want him to. Attack here, 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 and here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. He can't. Okay, I don't think we want to do that. We could. This guy here, we don't. This guy could. Okay. So, all right, shock must check there. Shock must, no check. Shock, no check. That's what I meant. All of these here across these are shock, no check. Shock, no check. Shock, no check. Shock, no check. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. He can reach this one. This one he can't. So one more. Shot, no check. Okay, so what we have, I don't have enough of those. Don't have enough of these dice, these blocks here. Out. I've got more of them, but not out. But just go across here. So we've got. Okay, so this guy is going to be going against these guys. And then here to here. Here to here. Blue. Yeah, he's got to go against both of those, doesn't he? Yeah. So he's going against this guy and this guy. And I still have, these guys. Well, let's do the shock must check first. This guy's going here too. Alright, so let's start up here. Shock must check. Okay, so the blue right here and orange, they both have to roll. 7 and 7. Okay, so the attacker has a 7. This guy doesn't, so, and he's actually going to rout. When he moves into here, because he's routing, this unit can fire on him. And he got a 1, so he's gone. Okay. All right. and then he can move in like that, but that's it. Okay, and then we have, well, of course, these guys are going to be no shot, no check. Then we have this guy here. Okay. 6 and 8. So 6 is fine. This guy took as an 8. So he's now at 4. Okay. We can get rid of that. Those guys don't have to check shock. Let's go down here to the next ones that have to check their shock. Right here. Oh, excuse me. So it's this right here. Okay. So we got 8 and 9. He has an 8. This guy rolled a 9. Okay, so he's routing. Okay. Take these off. So he's going to go here, here. And let this guy move in. All right. Next. Here. Well, he doesn't have to roll, but the 2 skirmishers do. They both rolled 0, so that's still going to go through. All right. So now what we do is we're going to be rolling with these 2 guys attacking here. Okay, so let's roll. I won't be able to get all of those guys at one time, so we'll just do, let's just do this line here first. So we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4. So I need 4 dice. So we got so we're going to have a 1, a 3. Was that a 6? Yeah. 6. And a 3. Alright, so up there at the top, okay, we've got a veteran against the Roman cavalry. So, Roman cavalry, it's not tax superior. So we're at 7. Okay. He's depleted, so it goes down to 6. And I rolled a 1. That's going to be 3 and 2. So, okay, of course he's routed. What did I do with him? Oh, this unit. He's routed. So he goes to here. This unit here takes 3 hits. Really, I should wait. The map's going to jump there because of the fold. See, I've got to wait. Okay, so we can move this. All right, next we've got a 3, so we got Lancers versus Light Cavalry, and these have got a 4. Okay, so Lancers versus Light Cavalry is attack superior. Lancers, Light Cavalry is going to be 8. Roll to 3. It's 2 and 2 becomes 2 and 4. So takes 2. Okay. All right, down here. Okay. We got 2 veterans against the Roman cavalry. Okay, veteran versus Roman cavalry. So 7. The depleted goes to 8, but they outnumber him. Let's see, that's 10 to 2. 10 to 2. That's 5 to 1. So we go from down to 6 and then up 4. 10. And we rolled a 2. So it's just 2 and 2. So he takes 2. Of course, he's routed now. No, I rolled an 8, not a 2, because we're on 1. Well, anyways, it's still going to be the same. I think there's this column shift for cohorts from different legions. Somewhere. All right. All right, and then down here, we we've got the veteran versus these skirmishers. Oh. Attack superior. Attacking in the front. That's we're at 11. He's depleted, so it goes to 10. But size-wise, they're 2, and he's 5. So that's 2 to 1. So it goes up to 12. We had a 3. 2 and 3. Now the most he can take, since those are skirmishers, are 1. So it becomes 2 and 6. So this guy is gone. Skirmishers don't rout. I think I had one of them routing over here somewhere. Maybe not. And then this one here, of course he has to take 1. So he's going to be at 3. Like that. All right. So now we can move these guys right here up and down this line here. All right, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we gotta have 6 dice. Four, 3, and 6. All right. Okay, so the first one we have here is here. And so we've got a veteran attacking veterans. It's 2 to 1 too. So I'm gonna be started at 7. He drops to 6 because he's depleted, and then drops to 5 because he's outnumbered. And we rolled an 8, so it's 2 and 2. So these guys got to take 2. So the bottom guy has 2, top guy has 3. And he has to take 2, so he's going to be at 4. All right, next. We've got, let's see, a veteran versus a veteran, 1 to 1. It's a 7, 7 column, and a 7 is 2 and 3. So this guy takes 3. He's going to be at 6. And this guy takes 3, no 2, he's at 6. And that means he's at collapse. So he'll have to roll to stay in there. All right, next. Okay, again, we've got, it's going to be 2 to 1. And we got a 7. And that's going to be on the 5 column again, due to the depletion and outnumbered. 7 is going to be 2 and 2. So these guys are going to take 2. So they're going to be at 2 on the bottom, 3 on the top. This guy, oops. Come on. So he's going to be at 5. He was at 3. Okay. All right, next one. It's orange. All right, so veteran versus veteran. I got a 4 for this one. On a 7 column, no, it's going to be on the 6 column because he's depleted. 2 and 2. So 2 here is going to be 5. And then 2 for the other guy. For this guy is 6, and he's going to route. Okay. Next, that's a 3. Against this guy. He's depleted against, he's against 2. So here to here, it's going to be off the 5 column. He rolled a 3. There's got a 3. There's going to be 3 and 2. So these guys are going to take 2. Okay. That's 2 of them that I had rotate, change order. Okay, and this guy here is routing. Okay. Where'd that route marker go? Oh. There it is. All right. Now the last one. This guy gets both of these guys. So he is going to be, let's see, it's veteran versus veteran. So we start at 7, goes to 6 for depletion, and then he's outnumbered 1, 2, 3, 4 to 1. So goes all the way down to 3. 6 is 3 and 2. So top 2 guys here are going to take a hit. He's going to take 3, which is going to put him at 6, and he'll have to roll for the collapse. All right. Okay, so let's pull back and see what we got here. Okay, so let's have our route moves. 1, 2, 1, 2. Or he could go. Oh yeah, 1, 2. 2. You just move on. Push through. Okay, I should have advanced. So, yeah, this guy can turn like this. Of course, this guy could retreat. Like that. Guess I'd have to roll for this guy. Let's see if he's going to pursue. Go to 0, so no. So he would just go to there. Okay. Okay, then we come back over here, and let's see, route move, 1, 2, 1, 2, and we've got some units that can move in now. So these guys are going to move in like that. Of course, this guy doesn't move in. We got to check this guy down here. Roll to 6. He should, I think he's going to be okay, yeah. And then here, roll to 3, so yeah, he's okay. But we got a breach, and the breach. Oh, wait a minute. This guy's the defender. He can't advance. It's only attackers. So, all right. So now Caesar can attempt to gain momentum. He only gets 1 momentum because I messed up by having him use that one stinking skirmisher over there. So let's roll for his momentum attempt. I got a 5. He passed. Now Pompey can attempt to trump, and I think he wants to. He didn't want to give Caesar another opportunity here. So Pompey is going to try to steal his thunder. Got a 7. No, he failed. So Pompey is finished. Just like what happened to Caesar last turn, happened to Pompey this turn. So he failed. All right, so Caesar can now activate, and I got all these units that I had already moved. Like, okay, I know I moved him, and I'm pretty sure I moved that one, and I moved this one for sure. And this other guy, I moved him. This guy here. Okay. All right, so let me get up here and see what we got going on here. Get a kind of a perspective here on. Okay, so shoot. That jumbled my table some. Shoot. Oh, dadgummit. Just wanting to get a picture of what's going on here. All right, now Caesar needs to take some. He's going to have to try to rally these two guys. The other thing is he can recover some units. So rally 2 there, recover. Just try to hold the line. Yeah. All right, so first thing is we're trying to recover these 2 rally units. Caesar has a 7. We got a 0 and a 2. So these are both going to be rallied. Be able to turn them around here. And then we have to roll to see what the TQ. I rolled a 0 becomes a 2. A 5 becomes a 7. So a 2, 2, and 3. guys. All right, so now he's down to 4. Caesar is. Okay. This unit here, he's going to remove 2 of its. Yeah. Yeah, it's not in range. Well, yeah, it is. So it can only remove. It can only remove 1 because it was right here. So this archer unit isn't within range, so he could only remove 1. This unit here, this unit here, so now he's at 3. Yeah, let's see, this unit here, so he can remove 1 from him. Because he's within range. 1 from him. Now he's down to 1. Well, he's going to have that slinger. This slinger up here is going to attack this. Slinger's going to attack in their flank, so he's going to try to hit that. Hit that horse. Nope, and he failed. All right, so Caesar's going to be finished, but he can still use his command radius to have units attack. And so one place he wants to attack, which will be shot, no check, will be right here, where this veteran is. And I think that's pretty much the only place that we want to do anything. So that'll be it, just that one spot. So here against that skirmisher, got an 8. Skirmisher's gone because it's attack superior, and he only needs 1 more hit. So he probably should have been. I should have had him as he takes a hit, so he's at 3 now. And of course, he advances in they would all slide back. Like he would slide back, he would slide back, he's going to slide back, he's going to slide back. So, alright, so Caesar's done. And Pompey is finished, of course. He's not going to be able to do much. Labienus is still over there, so Labienus will be able to activate. But Pompey is not going to be able to try to exploit anything with his 2 legions down here. And so we still have some tribunes to activate. I used him, which of course is going to be a tribune here with the 1st Legion and some others that are back trying to rally units that are back here fixing to exit the map. But I'm gonna put a stop on this one right here, and we're gonna pick up with more of these tribunes. Over here we don't want to. Ventulius here wants to use, if he can pass his strategy rating, he wants to try to activate both of these legions at the same time and just swarm around Mark Antony. So I have to wait and see what happens. Heck, the next video is going to be video 20 videos. When you're playing by yourself, it takes a long time, and I know these videos are long, but it just takes a long time to go through moving all the units, fighting, rolling the dice, all of that stuff. But I think it's pretty rewarding. You kind of get the feel of what it's like to try to, command units, but of course you've got chaos going on. You're not able to do what you want to do all the time. And so the map keeps moving. This slit looked like it improved itself somehow. I don't know how, but it did. So all right, don't forget about mertu.com and Serious A Dice. Check them out. And this is Lee with 82 Gaming 12. Come back for video 20, and not the conclusion, but the continuation of the Battle of Pharsalus.